Hello and welcome. Welcome everyone to this space. Welcome to this eternal now. This here in this space where we are exchanging, sharing, expanding. It's a space of honoring our presence, our primordial, pure essence, our sheer luminescence in all the rays, vibrations, and colors, and tones, and experience, and undulations. And we all have a unique source, pure expression, primordial vibration. And as and when in this now that we remember our pure tone and our sheer perfect essence, every moment we are vibrating our harmonics and our song. And we're here today gathering and opening what's always eternally been primordial, pure, all, everything, nothing, spiraling in its perfection, in motion. We're meeting here, all of us gathering with our unique songs, frequencies, through the eternal echo of the one heart, of the one song before form, as the great infinity, before word, before form, this pure harmonic heart and harp string is strung in weaving the luminous tapestry now in brilliance, in luminescence, and in divine remembrance, reflecting to each and to every one their divine perfection, their divine, great, unique tone. And we gather, as we all gather now, in unity, grand weaving, the brilliant tapestry, divine perfection in motion, remembering the eternal echo through the fabrics and the filaments of sound and wave, through the whirling winds. We weave, we build, and we create through our sound and our tone. And through intention, through direction, harmonic, pulsation and motion. We welcome you here to weave your great song through the tapestry and the filaments and the firmaments and the facets and the brilliance and the crystalline essence of as all. Divine remembrance. Sing our great tone through the vibration of Gaia, Sophia, through the stars and the stardust, through the waves and the worlds, the galaxy, the multiverse, and the beyond and the before and the as. We breathe, we be it, our pure tone, and permeate through all the waves of the waters and the winds, the song, the serenade, creating symphony, harmony, one great rhythm, cushion, and motion. We're here in celebration, reflection, in union, in remembrance of the divinity that is eternal, that is echoing through every breath and every geometry, every tone, in its harmonic symphony, intentionality. We're co-creating, weaving new reality, pure tone, primordial symphony. What was spoken is here, is now, unfolding. As we meet here, in this space, in this time, no time, the grand weaving, the same thread, one pure essence, luminous divine remembrance, embodying in our forms and our harmonic resonance her eternal all-knowingness. One. And at this time, in this space, in the opening, the continuance, and the beginning and the never-ending, the primordial expression. The harmonic union, divine reflection, where we meet in heart, meet in rhythm, harmony, divine symphony. I welcome you here. But today we're here with the four of you. Such deep grace, gratitude. To open space, to share your great tone, to weave our songs and torque togetherness through luminous brilliance, expression, the electric elongation. If there's anything specific, tone, song, vibration, I wish to share, the foundational for the new creation, purity, divinity, structural new reality, where we build, weave through the tapestry. Please do share. Invite you to unmute yourself. Thank you.
I see the world filled with golden strings of love. I feel the flow of the love flowing through every chord, every vibration, and everything is toning in that one sound of one love. So it is. Thank you.
There is a great harmony and rhythm and line to the harmonic heartbeat of each, everyone, embodying their remembrance and emanation of their pure tone vibration. There is a great symphony playing through the fabrics, in the filaments, weaving into the layers and the layers and the layers of sound and tone, pure harmonics, weaving and whirling, waving, waxing, anchoring into integration through each and every filament, plasma, element, and fascia. Every system, every cell, harmonically weaving the remembrance of its great source song. And as each and every one emanate through tonal vibration, their emanation through their continuous eternal expression. Weaving, eating, breathing, when, so. Om. Shuma saya mai okai sai poshon kuti sa. Donku mai saya mai ayamiko shonko nikai hitai. Donku shuma saya mai no honku moto shonko moto sumito mai sito masaito. Sunku mai hai mai to so ai hina hia maso shoko atitaya. Osho ai amiso hina hia mai oa ai. To asina hia mai apo. Oshoko nahi atitaya. Kaisayo mai. Kai mai tiamito shokoto supo nahi. Kusungo. Original pure essence is changeless, nameless, formless, pure vibration, eternal, whole, nothing, infinite, luminous. Through the heartbeat, the wave, through the waves, the echoes, and the filaments, and the symphonies, and everyone's song, through their emanation, and their reflections, every step, every pose, through and as the eternal, pure source, creation, vibrates into motion, that which is and has always been. Anything you'd like to add, Sarat or Jen? What you need?
I am going to start with a question before I'm going to move into any form of sound. And the question is around if the sound is from the heart, from the chest. Oh, and whether then the sound comes from a higher frequency and vibration. Oh, and it's all different vibrations and frequencies, and there's one soul sound. Where does it resonate in that range, in that amplification from year to year, and the transmitting thereof? And that was a conversation I was having with myself when we entered into, is there a tone, is there a vibration? Because I went to both places, and the place of the higher tone is not in my mind. It is a different and a higher frequency and vibration. And the question is around, so how does one weave that and know which one is the original sound?
Thank you.
Was that your cat answering me?
Yes. She said, we're singing, I'm ready.
I heard that.
She came in, sang, and she walked out.
This is not the first time this happens to me.
No, she was answering your question.
I usually get answers through animals, and this morning was around birds because I knew we were going to connect, and had the sweet songbird singing outside, and it's sitting on this most exquisite flower, and the flower is going like this in the rain and the storm, but it is just drinking from the nectar and singing its song.
Yes.
So it.
Well, I would love to reflect back what you asked with your, I know it was an internal question and also shared question, but there's something that is really unique and interesting to me when I hear others sing and feel the resonance and the tone, the vibration through them. You could say the range and the octaves, what I sense many times is part of that, of the where is that vibration coming from. And what I'm always tuning into, me specifically speaking for myself with tone and tonal vibration, is that the entire totality of my vessel is my resonant chamber. So I'm bringing the tone through into my toes to where I can feel it go within and through my heels into and through the earth, because that tone is through and as all. It's through and as every facet of me. And whatever range of the octave is what it's expressing, right? What its song, the frequency is. And yet it's still coming all the way through, so that that great tone of the song is expressed for and through all, because it's part of that cellular, the way I perceive it anyway, cellular frequency to come through the entire totality of the body. So just wanted to share that.
And as I was listening to your words, and as I was listening to your words, what I just saw so clearly for my inner connection to that was that the different tonalities is each echoing out in a different place in space in the cosmos. And therefore the different tones is being heard and received throughout the whole. I literally just saw moving out.
Beautiful. Thank you. Did you have something else, Saret, you wanted to share?
What just came through when I went to mute was, and the cat actually gave me that answer. So he was literally tuned into a place, an aspect of me to receive that. And as it was received, what I'm also hearing is that through the different connections, through all the different bodies of beings, of minerals, crystals, animals, plants, humans, stars, planets, and galaxies, there's different vibrational frequencies that the vessel picks up on. And as a sound is expressed in human form, it is simultaneously in all different levels and layers of our being admitted in all different aspects of our cosmic being. And therefore, the clarity that starts moving through takes a moment to be received by the physical body. Is what I'm just hearing. And because the tonal structure gets structured in a way to be understood and seen and heard and perceived and received in physicality, yet the cosmic being already knows the answer to the question asked. So the question was already answered before the question was expressed, and the tonalities were received and therefore given expression to in different ways, and received on all those levels and layers of my being. And through doing so, giving expression simultaneously to all others who had the same question ever before. Hmm. Because the seed sound is through the voice, and the voice is heard in different echoes of our cosmic bodies in different ways. The voice is just the vehicle for the physical expression, to give expression to a sound that has already echoed long throughout and returning in different ways, in different moments, eternally so. Mm. And what I've also noticed is when the tone comes from the heart, it's a lower tone. It feels when the higher vibration wants to be given expression to, although it's heart connected, it's in a different, the frequency range is just indicated for my physical expression to see and know as that which I've given expression to. And it's different for all in their unique way. So every person getting to know the instrument, much like a guitar or a harp, will know where the tuning and the echoing is and are received. Mm. As long as it comes from the stillness of the being and therefore echoes out through the whole.
Mm.
Well, thank you, everyone. Um, when we began to sort of sync up, um, I had a very powerful experience where it's like I experienced or heard or felt the um, cosmic or a silent swoosh. It was just like a swoosh sound, but it had a vibration to it, and and it sort of revealed that on one end that would bubble up into sound, but on sort of the other end of it, it trails off into a deep silence. And this silence travels through, I guess, the interstitial spaces that, because I did have a question before I began. How does the inner connect with the outer, the macrocosmic and the microcosmic? And this is what it was showing me, that this movement of silence through the interstitial spaces, that's what weaves the inner and the outer, so it all connects. And then it moved to show me that liminal space where silence starts to become vibration and then tone or sound, that is where all the potentiality is. Yeah. So um, all I kept hearing was silence and the power and the creative force of that silence. And actually, when you said coming from stillness, that resonates a lot too, because I see the connection that, or I guess, our vessels, the stillness is how we represent the silence. Anyway, just wanted to share that. Um, so I wasn't hearing a sound, I was hearing silence.
Thank you. I want to share in relation to that and what has been expressed so far, of course, through sound and up to this point, and the eternity of all, is that even as a baby, I would see sound, I would see the geometry of sound and the color of sound. And how I began to create with art was drawing the spaces in between the spaces. And what I was receiving back in reflections from others was that what I was drawing looked exactly like what you could say the being or the energy was. And I was not drawing, say, the bird or the tree. I was drawing the spaces in between, which is the silence and the stillness. And that's, to me, where you could say form is what forms within an each. And of course, as part of the whole is that, that space in between the breath, right? That space in between information received and information integrated, or the egress of release, tone release, and receive. There's space in between that, and all is part of the expression of the geometry and the tone and the rhythm and the percussion. And it's all, whether form and formless, is the all and the nothing, making up the each and the every fabric and the filament. And so to see and to feel and to honor and to allow that space, the spaciousness, which is all. And this is my perception, is to actually comprehend and receive the infinity and the grandiosity and the luminosity, and how monumentous in magnitude everything really is, right? Because it's so vast that it's not contained. It's the non, it's the non, it's the non, it's the vibration, it's the space, spaciousness, the essence. Thank you. Does anyone have anything else they wish to share?
I keep on hearing, echoing the sounds of silence, and that we are in a place and space where, as we allow for that echoing of that silence through our being, and therefore all beings, allowing all association to all tones and frequencies and remembrances of the resonances of the different experiences of stories to melt away. And as that occurs, allowing the place and space for the new to be given expression to. Because as you were asking the question at the beginning, all I kept on seeing within my being was this great mother holding all of creation. Almost like, it's okay, you can go silent now. And as you do in all the old vibrational frequencies, resonances of the old stories just melts away in that place and space to be heard in a new way and to be given expression so that truth can be expressed, and not the compilation of a story that was, but a creation of a new story through the truth of the seed sound of our being, which is known, but because of the different frequencies that is still hanging around, is not allowing for the expression to occur, because it just wants to be held in silence still, to allow for the new to be birthed. And I kept on seeing this holding and holding and holding and loving to say it's okay before we speak. It's safe to speak. It's safe to give expression to the voice of your being and the gift of your soul. And as we hold the silence within and feel the love, and therefore what I'm seeing is the voice almost gets soothed to relax into, give expression, true expression. Knowing that it's safe to do so. Because all crystals and all minerals and all animals and all plants and all people and all stars and all galaxies and planets knows. But the noise was so loud that as they return to the silence and the grace of all that is, the true original sound can be given expression to. through love, as love, with love, to self, to others, to all, eternally, internally. The greatest service in the moment is to echo the sounds of silence.
Thank you, Sarada. I just wanted to say that I'm not sure if you realize on my screen, you appear, so there's your head, your face, your head, and then you have these three petals that are coming, emanating from your crown chakra, and the light that is coming through the window. So it's, yeah, it's really great.
And this morning, I never knew that on a physical level, as I was actually shown that this is a rosette.
Yeah.
The full circle of it is a rosette, and the rosette of the heart of humanity is opening to connect to the true and pure and original essence through the emanation of our beings. And the silence is allowing for the flower to open.
May I add something? What I feel like speaking into this space was what I heard during like us singing and synchronizing and sounding. And I heard that the heart of the ocean is awakening. And yeah, I was connecting to Venus and the frequency of Venus, and of course, the mer beings. And I heard like all of these amazing awakening symphonies and tribal songs and sounds. They were echoing through all dimensions and all space and all reality, and everything was interconnected with this moment. And I felt this heart of the ocean, like it's, I don't know, it opened up so wide. So boom, like a big light illuminating everything, and the sound of it was vibrating through the ocean, activating everything. So it was very beautiful to feel all of that. And I'm very grateful that I could experience that within this space. So I'm very grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So beautiful, every facet, filament, and every expression shared in this space, which is ever continuous, through the echoes and the whirls of everything expressed, even through the silence, allowing that space and allowing the space for reconfiguration, implementation. And what I was seeing while you were saying that, Janine and Surat and Jen, as I'm looking at the screen and seeing the four of us in this space, in the way that I've seen for so long, the space and this shape, within this shape and this space, the seed and the seed and that diamond facet and the four and the four and the four, the foundation of what's next through the space, through the grace, through the allowance, celebration, union, and all the layers of awakening, through all the spaces made of everything let go. There's so much vast space for the foundation. What's next? What's now? What's pure? What's true? So in these reflections, the screen, the four, the sea, the ocean, the space, and the silence, the geometry, the tone, it's all a reflection of the Great Mother, creation. The great expanse of our union and reunion, remembrance. I honor everyone here in this space, all of you and all of you experiencing through the layers and the tones and the vibrations through space. And all of the echoes out into the cosmos, feeling the spaciousness, silence, and how that silence creates the space for light to orchestrate itself, coherence, clarity, in its innate purity, integrity, flow, harmony. I honor all the spaces made, everyone, everywhere, every space they've ever been. Every echo, every filament, and every ounce of every heartbeat. And the spaces between the pulse, the breath in, the exhale out, the divine union in between. Give honor and gratitude to be here in this space. Gaia, Sophia, all of you at this time. Everything yet to be so. It's already written, a promise. And through the space is. Thank you. Just like to give a moment of space, silence, honoring. And if there's anything else anyone wishes to add before we allow those spaces to connect until and as next time.
I want to thank you, everyone, from my heart. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom.
So giving deep gratitude for every word and vibrational frequency through presence and through sound, as simultaneously unweaving that which is not in harmonic alignment with the heart of the cosmos, and reweaving into place and space that which is anew and that which is centralized in the heart's essence, in the remembrance of the unique sound of all, of one, of each. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for being here, presence. Thank you, everyone, tuning in. And all of those everywhere, part of the luminous tapestry, and all the spaces in between. I honor all of you and I thank you for weaving with us. I thank you. I look forward to seeing you next time, in between, through and beyond the space. Thank you, everyone.